Hello, and welcome to another episode of Health and Wealth Secrets with Ryan Arnaiz. And today's topic is going to be based on a book that I'm reading currently. Halfway through the book right now. It's about David Goggins, and it is titled Can't Hurt Me. And if a lot of you don't know him, some might know him. He wrote that book last year, exactly a year ago, and he's the only man to complete Special Forces training in 3 branches of the military here in the United States. And besides that, he does these crazy courses, these crazy marathons of 100 plus miles, in total. And that guy's been through just about everything you can imagine. He goes into detail in the book, very, very great detail about his childhood, where he came from, and he had to basically pass through BUDS SEAL training, through Hell Week, as they call it, 3 occasions. And after 3 occasions, he finally made it, and that was his last attempt. They wouldn't let him come back if he didn't make it through the 3rd time. The first time he had a problem with a genetic trait, and it was his choice to continue or not, and he chose not to. Then he was hard on himself about it, came back, and the 2nd time he did have to resign due to medical purposes. He did have an issue that they told him he could not continue. And he covers a lot of different topics in the book, and what I gather the most right now, halfway through the book, is what he calls building a callous mind. And just like you train your body and you get calluses on your hands, on your feet, just like your muscles get stronger, your joints get stronger, same thing with your mind. And the main thing in all those special forces trainings is that they try to mentally break you. Most people quit and they ring the famous bell in the Navy SEAL portion of Special Force training. And it's usually when they quit, it's mental. That's what happens. So he basically, has something he calls the accountability mirror. And every day you get up, you look at yourself in the mirror, and you take accountability for your life, for things that have happened. What is it you want to do? How are you going to get there? And you can't basically lie to yourself at that point. So what he says is, when you look back and all the excuses usually people have in life of why they didn't achieve this or that, or try to play the blame game, the excuses, basically all those things that have happened to you, use them to your advantage. Use them to strengthen your mind, mental fortitude. So when times get tough, when life's not going your way, when they're picking on you and try to break you in the military, like what happened to him, he used all those things, physical pain and so forth, as fuel for his future to get through the task. That the pain is temporary, that whatever you're studying for, which he had a tough time getting to the score needed for SEAL training, but he got there. Same thing goes with pretty much anything that's going on in your life, and the troubles that you're having, is to build a callous mind. Mental fortitude, once again, that's what I call it. And just use that, instead of bringing you down and breaking you, to take you to the next level. And that's one of the toughest things to do, because your mind processes around, I think it's like a couple thousand different things in just a minute. It's very easy to have something slip through that brings you down. So it takes a long time to get there, just like calluses on your hand, your feet, so you don't blister up and tear your hands or your feet anymore, and that your muscles and joints get stronger. Same thing, mental fortitude, a callous mind doesn't occur in a day. So that's the main topic I wanted to go over today, that I find the most important so far in the book. I suggest you pick it up. It's an easy, smooth read, even though it is, I think close to 400 pages. It flows very quickly. So there's also plenty of products out there that I do suggest that do help with the mental focus. There's a product called LIT, L-I-T, by Global Formulas. There's another one by SEI called Methyl Hex. Obviously, all those products also help to burn fat because your brain burns more calories at times than even your own body, depending what you are doing at the moment. But those are two products that I've seen do very well, that people like, that work for mental focus and mood and memory retention and so forth. So I hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week.